The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
This episode is brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors. Confidence is key when it comes to choosing a new car. That's why Mitsubishi Motors is introducing its Confidence Integrated Care Program that comes standard with every 2024 Mitsubishi model, which includes 2 years of limited maintenance, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and 5 years roadside assistance. Now that's confidence delivered. Only from Mitsubishi Motors. Certain restrictions apply. See MitsubishiMotorsConfidence.com for full program details.
This episode is brought to you by Columbia Sportswear. It's snowing again, and that wind chill is killer. But you're not worried about that because you shop the Omni Heat Infinity Collection. It's warmth perfected with tiny gold dots that reflect your body heat inside and protect you from the cold outside. No snow or chilly temps can stop you now. Go out anyway. Shop the Omni Heat Infinity Collection now at Columbia.com/infinity.
As soon as it's last light, every brave buccaneer will have a smile on their face that reaches ear to ear. As no matter what presents, no matter what gear, they'd all at least try to be good this year. All safely tucked up in Milo's little pod, each drifting off to the safe land of Nod, where they feeling good inside magic from a god. On a familiar location and a figure quite odd. They jerk to wait with a snap, with a quip, rap and crack. May as well accept your fate, as there's no going back. Just sit back and relax, let the fire crack. Crack, crack goes the fire, as the wood goes snap, crack. Takes the refreshments, they're here for the night. Mince pies, oh so nice. The tired feeling, don't you fight. There's no setting or so uplifting as pure snow so white. So no delaying, no staying. It's time to get slaying as I tell you the tale of a buccaneer last light.
Welcome back, everyone.
Oh, hey, it's been a long time.
It's been such a long time. It's been so long that it definitely wasn't a few minutes ago that we did this, and then all hell broke loose, and we all nearly had some sort of mental breakdown and nearly threw everything out the window. It's absolutely fine. Happy, merry, last light, everyone. Dear. I enjoy this so much that I think this year what's going to happen is so you go meet Santa, he give you some presents, and then we all go home. Yay! Thanks for listening, everyone.
Play replays for the next
year.
2 hours, shall we?
Yeah,
let's do that. Let's do one of those cheap Friends episodes where they couldn't be bothered to film anything, so they just do like
Wait, that's pretty much all I do with the previously ons. What are you saying?
Wait a minute.
But imagine that, but stretch that out for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll just stitch them all together.
Yeah. Cool. Right then, children and childrenettes.
They're slightly smaller children.
Yes. You're all having a nap. Let's pick up the action with you're all having a nap in a tiny, tiny hut. So called because it is a tiny hut summoned by Milo. And it's glorious.
It's nice if there was a pool table in it.
Get out of my hut.
Needs furnishings, Milo.
It's a tiny
boring.
hut, or as Milo calls it, a hut.
A hut, yeah. And as you slowly drift into... And as you slowly drift into the sweet unconsciousness of sleep, you find yourselves...
You could have conjured a mattress.
And then you awake in a room you know so well. It's a glorious cabin, lit by the dancing merry light of a fire crackling away in the fireplace. I mean, it's not on fire, don't get me wrong, you know.
Why are we here
And there's a little buffet with snacks and beverages to one side and some comfy Chesterfield furniture. And you hear a voice from the corner that says, "Welcome. Welcome.
Excuse me, sir.
Please,
Sir.
help yourself to refreshments. I recommend the mince pies. I make them myself."
Fuck it, why not?
Sir,
Go ahead,
what's
bring
your
him on.
name?
Bring him in. Milo, doesn't matter, just eat a mince pie. Come on.
Sir,
He's got
what's your...
emphysema.
I'm just going to shove one in Milo's mouth and then shove one in my own and move around the group.
Really nice.
Eat the mince pie. Let's just get this over with. Sit down. He's going to drug us one
They're
way
so
or another.
dry. I don't...
Just accept.
Very nice.
They are fucking nice, though. Have another.
I'll go back to the table and get some more.
Yes.
What's in these?
Help yourself. There's sherry and brandy
there you go,
and
Keth.
all
Have a mince
sorts of fruits
I
and
don't
delights.
want a soggy bottom, though. I know I hate
Fine.
No.
It looks pretty dry.
There's a buttery biscuit base.
Base?
A base?
Base? A buttery biscuit base?
I like the buttery base.
It's almost as funny the second time.
That was the first time. Don't ruin the magic.
Sorry, yes, the first time was very funny.
The ladies and gentlemen think we're ridiculous.
He's lost his mind, ladies and gents. Sorry.
Yes, something like that. And
So I'm going to say something about hating mince pies and then drinking a lot, and then I'm going to go and sit down. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm on my third mince pie. Everyone sit down. Come on, let's just chill.
Yeah, Bailey's.
I need a sherry to wash these down.
help yourself. There's several bottles over there.
Okay,
Come
but
on,
I'm not
spit
drinking
now,
anything.
thanks.
I'm just going to eat all these mince
Who
pies.
else are you expecting?
Yeah, what kind of party is this? You've got so many refreshments. There's literally a mountain of mince pies there.
Yes,
really nice.
I bake them myself.
It doesn't matter how many I eat. They won't stop coming back.
Thank you. Now, please, sit down.
I already
have
am.
a story.
Come on, get on with it.
Come on, yeah. I know. Oh, fuck, here we go. Fucking hell.
And as the flames in the fire start to warm you gently, you hear the sound of this storyteller telling you a tale that sounds like, "'Twas the night before Lastlight, and all through the isle."
Oh, we got a film.
And you slowly drift out of consciousness once more.
No, not the pink ones, no.
Where are my
Mince pies are nice.
where are my trousers? Why am I staring at me?
What about second mince pie?
And then, can you please all roll a dexterity saving throw?
Oh my goodness.
That straight into the action. Natural 20.
Fuck yeah.
Dex save.
That's a 16.
Oh,
That's a 22.
Ooh, Kev.
18.
Ha!
Oh, you all save!
Ooh.
You land in varying states of uprightness, apart from Jeff, who lands like a superhero.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah.
Superhero landing.
He does the superhero 3-point landing with the full Black Widow, like one arm out behind you and one leg out to the side. You know.
Yes.
That looks really
Yes.
bad on your knees.
It's not as bad as you think on your knees because when you make this landing, you realise you're in about 2 feet of snow.
Milo disappears.
Milo's like shoulder deep.
Milo!
Where? What? I'm here. Where are we?
I'll just grab him by his collar.
He's
and
just left a perfect
and then pull him back
Milo-shaped
out.
hole as he's dropped vertically into this 2 feet of snow.
Pencil dive.
Keth will just
Yeah.
quickly extricate him. There you are.
Oh, thank you. Thank
by
you,
the
Keth.
by the collar.
It's a bit cold. Where are we?
As you look around, you... in fact, can you all roll perception checks, please, to see what's around you?
17.
14.
I heard 17.
That's
14.
another 16 for me.
16, 14.
23.
Yeah?
Looks like
23! So,
Wasting
with the
these high
14, there's quite a lot of snow. And, in fact, everyone apart from Keth.
He fucking sees snow.
You see snow and not much else. Keth, through all this snow, and there is gently falling snow all around you, and it just seems like a sort of barren Arctic land with snow and snowdrifts as far as the eye can see, apart from one little speck of light just over the ridge.
Can you boys see that? The little light over there.
What? It's freezing.
No, I can't.
Over there, look. I know. And Kethel points it out. Look, just over there. See?
Oh,
I can't.
He's got to take his hands down from mocking up some binoculars, which he doesn't have.
Where
So
are
Keth's
you
just standing there
gesturing?
making fake binoculars.
You're not
sorry.
gesturing anywhere, Keth.
Sorry. Over there. Look. Follow my. Look what I'm pointing.
Oh, right by that light. I see it now.
Yes, that fine, the silver bow. That one.
Oh. I'm going to just take this opportunity to put on my Come On the Lads sports ball scarf.
Oh,
Which
nice.
gives me
Very
plus
good,
3 cold
very good.
resistance. And, yeah. Be like, oh, nice and warm now.
Oh, yes.
Right, lads. I tell you what. My arms and legs are fucking freezing, but my neck, toasty warm.
That's the important bit, Derek. It holds your head.
If that gets frozen, your head just falls right off.
I'm concerned about frostbite, but come on, the lads, eh?
Yeah, come on, the lads.
Is that the solution?
No, it's our chance, our hope.
Oh, yeah. I was always doing some different activity when that was playing.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
have your own scarf.
the chant's fine. It's the gesture they do with it at the same time
Yeah.
that really throws you off.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's the railer.
Yeah. That's from the Neverwinter Railers.
Writing that down.
Should we go and check out that light?
Yeah,
If we
seems
must,
like
but
it's
let's
the only
hurry.
way
It's
we should
freezing.
Does it seem like there's a lot else to investigate? It looks like we're being led in almost that direction.
By me.
You don't have to. You can stand there and freeze to death. It's up to you.
go. Wow, you got
I
it.
want to make a snow angel.
Let's turn round and go in completely the opposite direction.
You guys do you. I mean,
Keth, head north.
I can
I'll
pull
head
some.
south.
I can pull some polar bears out of the bag if you want.
No.
No, thank you.
This is Polar Bear 1. I've called him Wi-Fi, and this one's called Router. They're going to fuck you up.
Have at them. So, what are you doing?
Go on
Keth is
then,
gonna head
Keth.
towards the light.
Oh,
Don't go into the light.
Stay away from the light.
But it's so beautiful.
Okay.
Follow Keth.
So, you trudge through the snow and
Trudging through the
make
snow.
your way. It's definitely difficult terrain for Milo, and it's marginally difficult terrain for Derek as well.
nice.
Because Derek, it comes up to your waist, and Milo, it comes up to your nips, and you're leaving sort of channels through the snow as you
They can definitely cut
just
snow.
ploughing through. Yeah.
Look, Milo, you can write your name in the snow twice.
Derek's walking in a really weird pattern because he's continuously just writing in cursive, Derek. Just over and over and over again.
Yeah. Cool. So you trudge your way through the snow, and as you draw nearer and nearer, you see that the light is in fact a building. It's a nice looking. Yes, it's a lighthouse. And
How much do you think this weighs?
So we're near the coast, so I can't get lost. Excellent observation.
and no, it's a tundra lighthouse.
It
wasn't, but now it is. So this used to be this building looks like it used to be a wooden lodge, but has subsequently had a lighthouse built into it.
The planning permission was a real pain in the arse to get through.
I don't know if there's anyone around who would care.
Karen from the committee was not keen on it. She said it would really throw off the aesthetic of the tundra, but eventually you managed to bribe the owners managed to bribe their way to get it through. So
they paint it white so it kept in with the surrounding area.
Yeah,
it's almost impossible to see.
Yeah, which is really good for a lighthouse.
Yes. There are more. In fact, it's maybe more dangerous. There are more.
The lights only on between 10 and 12 on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, unless the bulb's gone. And it'll take them about a month to fix it.
We spent all the money on the bride.
No money for bulbs.
Anyway, lighthouse starts to jokes
They're big
aside.
bulbs, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the light starts to flicker, go out, and you all die.
You feel lifted, and
yes,
you head off.
there you go.
That joke's for anyone who's over 30, and
that's why I got it.
Or with good taste.
Yeah. Now, I'm just going to wet my whistle. Bear with me.
Whoa, that snowman's trying to have a drink.
And as you approach this apparently lighthouse, at the base of this lighthouse-ish, you see there is a sort of the original structure of this sort of wooden sort of building, and you can see from within, through the windows even, there's merry lights dancing away inside, and you can even hear the sound of singing.
There's far too much morale in there. I don't like it.
What are they singing?
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell from this distance. You just hear that there's the general sort of music sound.
General music sound.
What sort of music?
Can we hear like instruments as well as singing?
Is it thrash metal? Folk?
Yes, it's death metal. And it's the equivalent. It's the fantasy equivalent of Parkway Drive.
Oh right.
That sounds like a biker gang bar. I think we should avoid that.
No, it's holiday music. It's festive Lastlight songs.
Does it sound like there's a lot of people?
It's hard to tell. I mean, the downside is they are playing a song by someone who was convicted of a crime, but it's fine.
Does it look like
a former Sphere show host that used to... No.
Does it look like there's smoke coming from any part of it? Like they might have some sort of fire?
Yes, actually, at the top of the lighthouse, there's a chimney.
It's just one big chimney.
Don't ask the logistics of how that works.
Does it continue? Like one big one lighthouse, then there's the big chimney at the top.
At the top.
It's like a power station. One of those cooling towers.
With a light in the middle.
Worse and worse, yeah.
Love what they've done with the place.
They've strung a chimney up the side of the lighthouse. It looks really crooked and old worldy. It looks delightful.
I don't think we should touch this place, lads. I think they fucked themselves up without us, to be honest. I don't know if we need to intervene.
We've got enough problems.
Yes, there's a window with light pouring out onto the snow.
Can I roll a stealth check and sneak up to the window, please?
You absolutely may. If you can explain to me what you're stealthing
I'm just
behind
creeping
or through.
Up, trying to be as quiet as possible.
You're trying not to make noise.
I'm trying not to make noise. I'm
right.
sort of sneaking up, and then I'm.
So if someone was looking at you, they'd still be able to see you.
Well,
is what I'm
Derek,
getting.
why don't we drop down to the snow and we could crawl through it?
Because you're walking across a big open space towards a building.
That's true. I can just duck down below the snow and just sort of.
Are you trying to burrow at this point?
Like a little
roll a burrow check.
Like a little snow mole.
Just popping up like. Poof.
What does that equate to in skills?
I think that will be a strength check, please, for burrowing.
If you've ever shifted snow from burrow through it,
that is a total
work.
of 9.
You think you're burrowing, but you're very much just sort of wading.
Oh, I'm just going to wade through then as stealthily as I can.
You're leaving a very clear channel of where you went.
Yeah.
Okay.
If someone were to look, all they would have to do is follow the dwarf-shaped channel through the snow to be able to find the dwarf at the end of it.
If he's clearing,
I assume they could just hear it,
but only if they were looking.
If he's clearing the way, could I roll stealth and just follow along the path that he's cleared like a snowplow? Sort of like...
Who are you trying to? Are you just trying to? I mean, you're taller than him, so are you just walking casually?
Can I crouch down behind
Derek?
him?
Or?
No, I was going to crouch down behind Derek. As
it's 2 feet of snow, so you'll be very crouched.
Can I crawl?
Half his speed.
Yes,
I think,
yes, you may. You may crawl.
I'm going to do the same.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to crawl through Derek's channel.
With some stealth.
It is truly a Christmas miracle. I mean, Lastlight. For my stealth,
you all get down in Derek's gully and
head face first.
Lots of
so
space
we can
for
see
you
where we're
guys.
going.
Come on, Milo. Room for a small one.
I got an 18.
18. You're very stealthy.
For my stealth, I got a 27.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't. You somehow, despite being very visible, make no noise.
I rolled very poorly then. I got 17.
21 for me.
Oh, you're all very stealthy.
Nice.
I just want to creep up to the window and just sort of have a look over the windowsill to see if I can see anything inside.
Okay, yeah. You do that, and as you look inside, you see what looks to be a sort of party going on inside.
Is it a sexy party?
It's a sexy party. Yes, no. It's a sort of festive party with everyone wearing those silly little paper hats, and there's lights and music and terrible beige snacks. And
It's like a terrible office party.
Yes, it is, except the entire office would have to be populated by Lastlight elves.
Oh my God. Look at that buffet. It looks like they've got them from some sort of land of ice.
As he says that, Jeff would just like to pop his head up just above Derek's. So there's like a totem pole of heads.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I love one as well.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
What is going on there?
You know, actually, my mum used to get snacks from a place like that too.
Is this Kerry Katona's house?
I was going to say. Didn't realise Derek's mum was Kerry Katona.
He is now.
Cannon.
That's going to be a fun backstory.
Cool.
So it's just full of Lastlight elves. They're in good
Yes.
spirits.
They're in great spirits. They're having a fantastic time.
Should we see if they'll let us in?
Oh,
How
Jeff.
many are there?
Jeff, your neck feels a bit cold from here. No wonder you're freezing.
That vibration is me.
Milo, are you poking your head up at the window as well?
Is it low enough for me to see?
I would say that with a sufficient chin up, you could see.
Do you want me to
Can I roll
pick
to
you
see
up?
how many
If you would like
elves
to-
are in there?
First, roll an athletics check to do a chin up.
Okay.
If not, I'll pick you up.
You're his hand.
That's a 13.
With a 13, you do one of those, like, yeah, I can do a chin-ups, that results in you sort of vibrating as you very slowly just pop up over it, and you're grimacing as you're like just making it. Easy, yeah, don't drink, do it, yeah, like that.
Milo,
And you look inside,
no time for your sexy face.
and you can see that. And you can see there's maybe like a dozen or so Lastlight elves in there having a good time.
What do these Lastlight elves look like other than party hats?
They're about Milo's height, and they have pointy ears and merry faces and very well groomed little white beards.
I say we kill them all.
Easy,
I don't think this is their house. I don't think this is their place.
Let's check out the buffet first.
They could be home invaders. They wouldn't live here. Otherwise, why would they put the windows so high up?
That's a very good
You can
point.
see inside there's a few little steps.
Touche.
Okay, where's
They
the
must have
door?
brought them steps with them when they broke into this house.
They're prepared. I'll give them that. Can we go in, please? Or at least knock on the door?
You're welcome to.
Okay. I would like to walk around to see if I can find a door.
Yes, okay. You find a door.
Oh, my God.
Kick it
Must
down,
be
kick it
Lastlight.
down, kick it
Shit,
down.
you're so
Do you want me to take care of this?
Keth, stay back. No, I think they seem in quite good spirits, and often the carpenter on the ship doesn't always seem in great spirits when you do your entrances, so
I'll be gentle.
I'm just going to try this approach.
You knock on the door, and after a few moments, the door opens, and you look and you see no one. You look down and you see a Lastlight elf who's got a comically large glass of some sort of spirit in their hand.
If he
look
passes
at
it
you.
up to Jeff, will it get smaller?
Hello. Merry Lastlight to you.
Merry Lastlight to you too. I don't suppose you've got room inside for 4 weary travellers.
Sure. Come in.
Thank you. Come on,
He
lads.
waves you inside.
I love this place.
This
Don't
is
eat the
lovely.
quiche, it's terrible.
Oh, thank you so much. My name's Jeff, by the way. What's your name?
Norm.
Norm.
Nice
or
to
just the
meet you,
one?
Norm.
Norman Normanson.
Normanson. Oh, very nice. Your
son of
parents
Norman.
must have hated you.
Norm, son of Norm.
Nice to meet you.
What's with the party? Good to meet you. Yeah, good to meet you. What's with the?
Is it an open bar or?
Go.
Out of my way.
Yeah, Kevin and I just gonna
The two, Derek and Keth, just charge off to the bar, and you can just hear the clinking of bottles and glassware, and just
I'm imagining Christmas Lastlight elves just toppling like pins in an alleyway.
Why are the glasses so small?
Oh, it's called a shot glass.
Oh, right.
Norm,
Hi.
where are we?
Oh, we're in Lapland.
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 do you have some sort of?
You'll have to forgive me. I've had a few babies.
I think he's saying Lapland.
There's only one A in
It's
Lapland.
It's the wonder of the year. His boss ship, lordship's out doing the rounds, so we party like it's Lastlight Eve.
Is he gone?
Which it is.
I think it is. Yeah. Is this and I'm just going to point to some of the Laplanders dancing and go, is this some sort of local dance, some sort of lap dance that they're doing?
It's the lap dance.
They've got all their clothes on, though. I mean, I'm quite glad about that.
It's the start of the song,
Funny
Keth.
they do that.
Yeah.
It happens later.
You wait till they pour the sugar on.
Oh, could you pour some sugar on me?
Maybe later.
So, who's your boss then?
Yeah. Who's the Lord?
It's the big man Santa himself.
Oh, I remember Santa.
We've met him.
I'm sort of an old
aye.
friend. Well, I know a friend of his. Well, not really a friend, more of like a professional rival. But
I wonder if they know him. I wonder if they know
Leader
your
of the
friend.
opposition.
Don't worry, my friend's not turning up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Shadow Chancellor.
Yes, I know it.
I don't know who the fuck it is these days. I'm not going to lie.
It changes every week.
Yeah.
Anywho, please make yourselves at home. Have a drink. Have some mince pies, and like I say, don't eat the quiche. Jerry brought it. It's terrible.
Ah, fucking Jerry. Not again.
Yeah, no, we're not sure how we find the place. We rented it on our D&D.
That's a very suggestive painting you've got over there. And this tap don't work. Oh, God.
No, you have to pull and twist at the same time.
You really just gotta go for it. Wrench it. 2 bathrooms, so that's pretty good.
Well, it's a lighthouse, though. It's got a lot of stories, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of stories, what's your story, fella?
As you ask that question, you hear a ringing from somewhere else in the cabin.
Mark.
And he goes, "Oh, you must excuse me. That's the Stone of First Speech. We told his boss shit we'd always answer it if we need it. So hopefully he's just saying, good job, here's your bonus. We'll find out, I suppose.
What sort of
Bear
range?
with me and make it.
What sort of range you get on that thing?
It's just a 1-to-1.
Ah,
Only connects to his boss ship, lordship. Now I must go before he rings out. He'll be very close. Yes, ring back." And he scuttles off to the other side, and
You've reached
he's-
the
picks
voicemail
up
box
this-
of Santa Claus.
Oh, bloody hell! Sorry, boss. And you hear a little sort of bit of a conversation going down in the background. And,
Oh, shit! No!
That's racist, Keth.
Well-
How dare you?
Well, we actually have someone who might be able to help with that stuff.
Ooh.
Now, they say they know you. I'll ask them. What's your name, fellas?
Well, a lot of people call us the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
To our faces.
He says they're about a buccaneer. He says that doesn't mean anything to him.
Tell him if he knows ask him if he remembers the Krampus and his friends.
Oh, we don't talk about that here.
Oh, I'm just gonna start writhing and then make myself very busy by trying to find some sort of paper hat that's been abandoned and just sort of focus on that instead.
Just go and stand in the corner. Oh, you can't. There's a lighthouse. Ah!
he said
They know about. They said there's something about him. You know, the Kremps.
He's the
Krampus, baby!
Oh, you do know them.
Excuse me, sorry. Can I have your
You do know
paper
them,
hat,
then.
please?
Boys, he says he does know you. I hate to see this, you just arrived, but we might have a bit of a situation.
Really?
That's fair. If we'd got here quicker, we might have had more time to party. It feels like we started the journey 3 times or so.
Hey,
It's all that snow.
You may be about a half hour late or so. No. He says his boss ship says he needs some help. Something terrible has happened to him.
Something terrible.
That's really...
Terrible with the extra hours.
Oh, I see.
That sounds like 3 hours extra terrible than normal terrible, so that must
Oh,
be...
it's a 3-hour job.
No.
3 hours?
3 hours.
Oh.
Well, it's Santa. We got to help Santa. He's...
Correct. Right, boys. Bear with me, okay? I'm not 100% what's happened now. So you're where, sir? Nassau.
What?
Do you know where Nassau is?
Well, we just came from there. Sort of.
Oh, you do know it then. Excellent. Well, how would you want us to use that?
What have they done there now?
It's a bit untested, isn't it?
Ooh.
Well, okay, if you say so.
We're pretty good with
Boys,
untested.
I got that vibe from you. Please step this way.
and he steps over to the fireplace, and he reaches over to a bag, sort of a stocking, if you will, next to the fireplace, and he reaches inside, and he finds some definitely not flu powder in there. And
for legal purposes,
yeah, it's not flu powder; it's asbestos.
This is something we call asbestos, apparently.
it's not sail powder then.
It's making my lungs itch.
Don't breathe this. We don't know why you have
What?
it.
And then he reaches to another stocking and pulls out and said, "This though."
Oh.
This.
I love that the stocking probably got asbestos on it. There's a name on it.
Yeah, it's to insulate their
Not sure why.
fireplace.
I think Jerry brought it to sit along with the key.
He sounds like a right knob.
Fuck's sake.
You'll give me that paper hat right now if you want to be a good boy this year. Sorry, lads. Can we just get out of here, please?
Fucking hell. And he says, This. Fuck.
Something's wrong with Norman.
He's drunk, Keth. He keeps telling us. He's trying to... Come on, you can do it. Jeff would just like to go up to Norman. He's going to go up to Norman, grab him by the shoulders and go, come on, you can do this. You can do this. What's going on?
Thank you. Well, basically, I've got some powder here.
No, Keth, I don't even want to see it. He's already close to coming out. Come on.
Wait, face the wall. We might only get one attempt at hearing this.
I've got to throw it in the fire, and the fire will become magical.
That
and you can
sounds
step
like
into it, and it'll take you where it'll take you to his boss.
Yes, that powder
It's
will
called
take you where
Santa
you want to
powder.
go.
Calm, Derek.
Ooh,
Calm.
what the bloody hell was that? Anywho, right, all you have to do, right, is step inside and say Santa. Not Satan, not Satnav, not Zanzibar. No, you gotta say Santa. You right? You understand?
Yeah, yes.
Got it. Yeah.
I think you're fucking mental. You want us to step into a fire?
Aye, that I do.
It would be your first time, Jeff.
You love fire.
I know. But it's still mental. You keep telling me off for it.
Right, boys. I'm sorry, but I've got it.
I think you might be being
I
sick.
might have had a few too many bevies.
Milo, get that sock off him. We'll need the powder.
No,
Yeah, get
Which one?
Take this powder.
Which one? I'm just going to grab both.
Watch the one that says asbestos.
Okay.
Don't breathe that.
Don't put it in the fire.
I mean, it'll put the fire out for something. But don't breathe it. Don't breathe either of them. That's kind of important. The other one will give you a terrible runs.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm so sorry. We better leave right
Keth's
now.
trying to like wrestle Derek back by the shoulders, like easy, easy, Derek.
Down, Bubba. No. It's and he grabs a handful and he just chucks it in the fire. He goes,
There! One of you step inside, you'll see.
Fuck it, I'll do it. I like fire. Let's try it, lads.
and you step inside, and you get a gentle sensation of tickling.
Oh.
And fire burns you! No, and you feel... No, you get a gentle sensation of tickling.
Oh, Yalan.
He says, Santa! See? Santa!
Santa!
And you disappear.
Jeff, where are you going?
He's gone to Santa.
Oh.
I've got to go. I've got to find the bathroom's on the top floor.
Oh, that's a lot of steps.
It's about 300 stairs. I'm in a bit of a rush. Goodbye!
And he runs up the spiral staircase.
I guess
full on
I'll
follow
put my hand
me
in
and
the
then runs away.
non-asbestos bag and chuck a load more into the fire.
Okay, yep.
And
you do that, and you step in, and you say Santa.
And yeah, I'm gone with the
and
bag.
you disappear. Are the rest of you doing the same?
Derek, we're going together, come on.
Sure, just don't say Santa, say Satan. Make sure you say Satan.
No, I'm not going that way.
Not yet, anyway.
Going down.
It's warm down there, though.
It's not very tickly. And then we'll jump in.
I've still got the bag of asbestos.
He's taking it with him.
Okay.
I can't wait for him to use it later. He's going to as well.
Because my Christmas gift for Milo was a bag of asbestos this year.
Oh, mine too.
God damn it.
He's going to be really warm.
Okay. Fucking hell. And so you've all jumped into the fire, and most of you have said Santa.
Yes.
And you materialise next to an horrible scene.
An horrible scene?
It looks an horrible scene.
Oh dear.
It is the scene of wreckage. And you see, standing, looking like someone who's just curbed their tyre, standing next to the wreckage of their sleigh, you see Santa kick a bit of the sleigh and just go, ho, 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 fucking build quality. Oh, there you are, boys.
We've come to talk to you about your extended warranty.
You can't park there, Santa.
Yes, Santa, we're from Sleigh A.
Well, it's funny you say that, but we'll do with a bit of breakdown assistance, if you will. Now, boys, as it's Lastlight, you might imagine I'm somewhat busy.
Yes.
And that I was, until I flew over this here island to deliver some presents to all the boys and girls. But here's the problem. Some motherfucker shot me down.
Santa.
Yeah, they'll do that here, I'm afraid.
Was that from the big cannon?
You would think, but strangely no.
Oh.
Did someone go woof afterwards by any chance?
No, I heard that coming from a room inside the castle. Several times. And there was some lady sounds there as well.
He does like watching
I didn't want to go in and interrupt. I left the presents by the front door.
Yeah, they only get all sticky if you left them inside.
Yeah, so I imagine he was busy emptying his sack as well.
Eggnog everywhere.
Now, I need some assistance. Are you happy to help good old Santa? Even you, Krampus?
Yes, Santa.
I think this might be a very good job for you, Krampus.
Have I been a good boy this year, Santa?
Surprisingly, not as bad as usual.
I'm in recovery, Santa.
There was a bit of a blip with all the mess.
One of the first steps is I must apologize and make amends, Santa. So I'm sorry for all of the meth and all of our hardships over the years. Derek's trying to keep me under control.
Get the fuck back in there, you bastard! Not your time of year. Sorry, Santa.
Well, it sort of is, actually.
No, he's a summer holiday now. I've decided. He's allowed out for 2 weeks in the summer.
It's Lastlight somewhere, right?
So, here's what I need. I need some help finding some spare parts for this heap of shit. And he gestures towards his sleigh. And a replacement for dear old, well, which one do you think he is? And he gestures to a reindeer corpse.
Oh.
Dasher?
Well, he's not
Dancer?
dashing or dancing.
Prancer?
Yeah, he doesn't look
Vixen?
like a dancer.
Cupid? Comet?
I've got the perfect idea. I know the perfect replacement.
I think it was.
You hit it on the nail there. It was Donna.
I thought it had been Comet the way he seems to have crashed and burned.
Oh, I was going to say Donna because, we can probably use him for some afterwards if we get a big package.
Well, if there's time.
You're very jolly.
Do you happen to know?
Considering his grisly demise.
Are there any reindeer you find them loose around the place? Now, I need a replacement steed.
I've got the
If there's any
perfect
knocking
idea.
around this island that would be useful, we could enchant to...
There's the cow farm.
Yeah.
We can just go there.
I know a cow who
that
needs
would
a
be
job.
useful.
Yeah.
I need some spare parts and possibly even someone to help repair this. It is still under warranty, you understand, but unfortunately there isn't time to take it to the garage. We've got to get it up and running tonight. While that's going on, I'm losing precious time. So some of you are going to have to go and deliver some presents.
I'll
do it.
I'm not good at finding things, so I'm happy to deliver.
For you, Santa.
I'll go with Derek and deliver some presents.
Who's Derek?
Derek's one of our best finders, though. Surely he should be searching for stuff.
Derek's not here, I'm afraid.
Oh, no.
I'll go with you then, Jeff.
I'm all over this.
Excellent.
I just need to pop home first.
Keth, I'll follow your lead on trying to find... We'll go and wrangle an animal, because you're quite good with them, I think.
I am. I know a hippo needs a job.
I think that's a great idea. It seems like he could definitely pull all of this load.
Krampus.
Just don't let the other reindeer stand behind him.
Someone's going to be behind him. If it's not the reindeer, it's going to be Santa.
Is that how the hippo's going to fly?
Santa. Yeah.
Just spin really fast.
So maybe wear your brown suit.
Reverse him. Just turn the hippo facing the other way.
Put the sleigh on the hippo.
Maybe you could just push.
Contact!
I think you should just push.
Yes. Bite onto the back of the sleigh and just rocket propel.
The sleigh's now a Porsche. It's rear wheel hippo.
It will be.
So where do all these presents need delivering then, Santa?
Right. And he goes round to the back of the sleigh, which is less damaged.
He opens
and
the
he
boot of the
tugs
sleigh.
out a large sack. And he drops it in front of you. It's bigger than you, Milo.
Yeah.
And he says, "Here we go. Here's the sack for Nassau. You shall find addresses on all the packages. Just
brilliant.
drop them in the houses there. There's not too many. There's not too many girls and boys on this island. Just, scallywags and scoundrels mostly."
Yeah.
Do you have a list?
Yes, I've checked it. And he reaches inside and pulls out a list, and he goes, "There you are."
Oh, thank
Perfect.
you.
I won't need it, but he will.
I've got to say, Santa,
Can you pass it to me? Could I just have a quick look at the list?
It's going to be the first time I've ever broken into a house to leave something. A bit new for me.
As Jeff has...
Actually, it's not.
It's actually not Santa, actually. I'm a bit confused this year, but never mind.
You spent a long time on the Tell Daft breaking in places to leave gold.
Yeah, that's very true, actually. I've turned over somewhat of a new leaf this year. Anything in there for me, by the way?
Could I roll sleight of hand? And as I pass the list from Keth to Milo, could I just try and scrub out Yalan's name?
Ooh.
With what?
Urine.
Fingernail?
Just scratch
the traditional the traditional ink remover, a fingernail.
Well, I haven't got a pen on me. So
your suggestion is you just put your finger through the paper?
Yeah, I'll do that
will
accidentally.
It just say Yalla?
Yeah,
like,
so you
Yalla?
can't really read who it was, so he's just not going to get it.
Well, it depends if he's on the naughty list or the nice list.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it could be in the naughty.
I don't want to have anything. He doesn't deserve anything.
You want him to think Santa's
Cheesy
forgotten
bastard.
him.
I see.
Your name's now anal.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I've rolled a natural 1. I hate me.
You get a big paper.
So as you try to put your finger through this thing, what you actually do is highlight it. You've got a small cut on your finger, and it just ever slightly smears a small bit of blood over it. It just highlights the name.
Wow. I could have used blood to block it out.
And there's a little star next to all the ones that are getting extra special presents, and some of the blood just lands in a little shape that looks exactly like the star that's been left there.
Well, it seems like he's already quite used to receiving other people's packages.
Derek,
so many assumptions.
No.
Before we start the delivery, I've got something to grab from home first. If you'd like to help,
Is it mountains of pornography, Milo? Because I'm not helping you move that again.
But we can put it in the sack, and we can deliver it.
I mean, look. I don't know if you've been reading the newspaper recently, but lots of them have already borrowed it, and I don't think you'll want any of it back.
No, he's got the specialist library.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Took him 4 weeks
the
to
really dark
advertise it.
stuff.
In the hidden bookshelf
that was already there.
Okay, if you promise that if the Krampus comes out at any other point this year, you punch me as hard as you can in the face.
I mean, I'll give it a go.
I'll do that.
You've
got to come with Keth. We've got to go find a hippo. I need
but I wanted to punch Derek in the face.
You can punch the hippo in the face.
If you like.
Keth, believe me, I wanted you to be the one to punch me in the face as well.
Aww.
But if I'm going with Milo...
that means a lot. That means a lot. That means a lot.
No, don't worry. Okay, Milo.
Listen, when you two have stopped flirting, I think we might have to go, because Santa's already fucked off.
Right, what have we got to do?
Without his sleigh.
He's just wandered off into the woods somewhere.
I think he's gone to the pub.
I think he's taking a piss. But
you just hear in the background, Nancy! Ho, ho, ho.
I've got all the time in the world!
You're right, he is taking a piss.
Right, let's just go get a hippo, Keth. Come on. You all right?
Do you want a cushion?
You're all right with that list, lad?
Are we taking this mountain of stuff with us? Because I don't think we can both carry it.
Well,
I mean, Krampus has got a sack.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yes, but he's trying to be a good boy.
Have you still got that bottle of shrinking, Milo?
Oh, I do.
You do.
Could you maybe...
And it would definitely fit in that space.
I'm just going to get the bottle of shrinking.
As it happens.
Thank you, Milo. I really didn't want to employ... He's not very reliable, and he's also not... He's banned from his holiday duties this year.
What do we do with that? Roll a D20, wasn't it? Or do you
yes, I'll tell you how many... I think you roll a D20 and that tells you how many hours or something it lasts for.
I thought it
D12.
I thought 2D12.
D12.
A D12, yeah.
Okay.
2D12.
2D12.
There you go. It'll tell you how many hours, up to a day.
Which is 24 hours.
A 2 and an 8. I rolled.
So that's 10 hours.
Yep.
Oh, you've loads of time.
Oh, it'll be morning before it runs out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Perfect.
Come on.
This episode don't
Derek.
last that long, so you got plenty of time.
You all right with that? You reckon you can carry that big lad?
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
Fair.
Always
Right, they've got it, Keth. I love it when he gets sucked up. Let's go get a hippo.
Okay, cool. So we're going to split the party, and I'm going to let. So, Derek and Milo, you're going to head off to Toscobble Manor.
Yes,
sure.
And
have you got much more space for the porn in there, Milo?
Carry it separately. Just carrying porn in a bottle.
So, Milo, is the you don't enjoy the pornography? Then that was more of a Malrus thing. He was like, super into it. And you
it was there in the house when I moved in.
It was here when I got it.
Insisted. Malrus constructed a whole room for it that was sort of like a library.
he must have done.
Yeah.
All I know is I've been wanting to get rid of this for about a year now.
Fair. Well, it'll make a lovely Christmas gift for all the children.
It was certainly
a lovely what gift?
Lastlight gift for all the children.
So where are we going?
To the hippo obs.
You're going to go hunt down a hippo. Okay.
We're just going to follow the trail
Where are you going to go and hunt for a hippo?
Nancy's. That's where you told me you left it, wasn't it, Keth? Or
Yeah,
Derek told us. Yeah, Derek told us he wandered it down to Nancy's, I think.
By the way, lads, I left that hippo on the beach outside.
No, you told us on that ship ride. We had fucking months. You were talking to me constantly about that majestic hippo ride you took down to Nancy's.
He should be
I
down.
can't hear you. I'm down the street.
Who am I talking to?
He should be
I
down
don't hear anyone.
with the Ermintrudes. Let's go and check out there.
Cool. So you make your way down through the town, and as you're sort of winding your way through the streets of Nassau, it's not like a big suburban city. It's it's just there's a few streets and a few back alleys and a few little twists and turns here and there. There's maybe a couple of hundred houses there now. It's a bit, it's becoming quite the place. And a couple hundred buildings all in, I would say, maybe 200-ish, including, things like church and stuff.
It's got a church, so it is a village.
Yes.
What's that?
It's got a cathedral, so it's now a city.
Oh, just now.
Yeah.
Point.
Just now, it got upgraded. the church went whoop, and got bigger.
Look at that steeple. And here's all the people.
It's got a spire.
This map keeps changing. I can never keep up with all the symbols.
Useless.
Oh, that's the Marauders
these
map.
Tourist lookout spots.
Put the Marauders map away and get the Nassau one out.
Is that an Oxbow Lake? I
don't think they really exist.
I've never seen one in real life.
It's a myth by geography teachers. It's just an elaborate ruse.
It's a GCSE con that they tried to convince students in this country that Oxbow Lakes are a thing.
Yeah,
no one's ever really seen one.
Why it's the only thing you remember from geography?
There's one Oxbow Lake.
No, there isn't. No, there's not. Anyway, so as you're winding your way through these streets, you can you roll a perception check, please, both of you?
15.
17.
17. Oh, good. And
+6 to perception.
Oh, so you roll quite poorly.
Yes.
Thank you, Rangers. And Keth, you don't notice that someone has left really inconvenient tied skipping rope across the alleyway, and you trip and stumble.
How did I miss that?
Must have skipped your
and
mind.
you take 3 bludgeons as you land, and 1 embarrassment.
Oh God, what's happening to me then?
I really saw that.
That the skipping rope was made of razor wire.
And Jeff, you take 2 bludgeons. Slightly less, slightly fewer, because you sort of land on Keth.
Oh, excellent.
How did this even happen?
And with your perception check, you hear a sound of someone running across some rooftops away from you.
You hear that?
I did. Oh, hi, did you hear that?
Yeah, like someone running on a rooftop. But that's not where people run.
No.
Cool. So you eventually pick yourselves up, and do you continue down to the beach to try and find Anne Hippo?
I'm sort of following Keth on this point. He's definitely the ranger. We're by the seaside. He's the man.
Cool.
Here.
Do I follow
you do
the
that.
noise on the rooftops?
Well, what do you do?
Or, is the rooftops heading? The noise of the rooftops, was that heading down in a? Would we have to change direction away from the beach to follow the noise?
Yes.
The fork in the road.
Keth's choice.
Oh, I don't know how likely it is that the hippo is going to be running along the roof.
You don't know that. Keth is stay on mission. We'll keep going. We need to sort Santa out. Let's go and find a hippo. But stay on your
Could have
guard.
been Santa on the rooftops, in fairness. So
keep your eye out.
Let's keep going
for any more embarrassing traps, and don't tell anybody. Okay?
Yeah. Obviously, what trap that was? We'll just skip past that.
Excellent.
Cool. And Milo and Derek, you've made your way to Toscobble Manor, and you're having a good rummage around, and Milo's filling his pockets with pornography.
Derek, before we leave, do you want a brew? I haven't been home in a while.
Yeah,
so the tea bags are old?
Yeah, why not? I've just got to sift through Orknorks A through Z at the moment, just to find the choice editions.
I mean, if you want to take some for yourself,
The ones
feel
that aren't
free.
sticky.
Yeah. These 3 issues are stacked together, so I don't think anybody's going to want those. No, Orknorks aren't really my thing. Oh, the double D edition.
I'll just leave it there. Then, if you don't want it, we'll burn it later.
Yeah, sure, burn it later. Yeah, no problem. I'll just put it pristine back on the shelf for you.
File it.
Yeah, just file it.
Cellophane wrap.
For these things that you don't like, why have you got them so well organised?
They're alphabetised and everything. They're by performer and by genre.
That is organised.
Why are these ones signed?
Cross-referenced by stickiness.
These are first editions, Milo. These are bloody rare.
They've still got the price tags on. These are incredible.
Cool. So you make a cup of tea, apparently, before you head out. And,
Sexy tea.
Are you stepping back out into the world?
Yes,
Sure.
With pockets full of
cool.
corn.
I've left one of the first editions with this stuffed old woman in the corner.
Good, yeah. She's holding it. She's posed now. Good. One hand in the magazine, and anyway, so you go outside, and
well, she is stuffed now.
Yeah.
1 feet in the arse.
And you have absolutely no idea where you're going because you haven't had a look at any of the labels on anything or the list yet, but it's fine. So you step outside and roll perception check, please.
Oh.
So 19.
11.
Okay. Bloody hell, you roll poorly.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
With an 11, you notice that the driveway has some rather nice gravel on it. But with a 19, you notice that Nassau is looking less festive than when you went inside. There seem to be fewer sort of Lastlight lights shining, maybe 1 or 2 Lastlight rooftop decorations seem to be missing. You're not entirely sure what's going on.
So I've gone into my house. It's been looking festive. We've come back out, and now it's
less so.
Less so. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What are you doing?
Well, I'm currently reading an issue of Dwarves Do It Deeper. For the articles,
You've turned it sideways, haven't you?
The articles. This one's
I'm just going to look at the list and go, oh,
Readers'
look,
Wives' Tales.
Yalan's name. Let's go deliver his presents.
Sorry, what was that?
Cool.
What was that, Milo?
Yalan, he's on the list. Look, we should go deliver his present.
Good or bad? Naughty or nice?
Well, he's highlighted, so probably
he
good.
must be important then. Yeah, okay, let's do him first.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't be the first.
We'll actually do him second after Jeff. Anyway, sorry, this pornography's really addled my mind.
Cool. So you head off towards Yalan's house, and
he's already moved out.
Can I just see if
I want to know if there's another guy in there.
Lack of festivity.
And in the house.
Yeah, go on. Roll an insight check.
Insight. Where is my insight? That's a 13.
13. You think it feels slightly different to last time. It feels marginally less festive. You feel you can't place why. You have that feeling that it feels slightly less festive.
Maybe it's all the pornography littered around the street.
You're just leaving them lying about. You're just dropping them as you go, like a trail.
When he's finished,
like we may or may not have done some
in a hedge.
We might have gone to.
And
we didn't litter pornography.
Just to make that very clear.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What were you littering?
We gained so many subscribers is not because we littered pornography at the podcast show. Let's just put that out there. It's not. We left business cards.
I feel like he's saying that.
Our OnlyFans isn't until 2024.
But I put all the business cards, all the letterbox, and all the post boxes I could find. No, all the phone boxes I could find. Next to all the pictures of the ladies.
Yes, with their business cards.
Is that why I'm getting so many calls recently?
Yeah, they're looking for a good time.
It was your fault for ordering cards that said, for a good time, listen to.
Yeah, that is true. And then when I answer, I do breathe very heavily.
Yeah, if you like dungeons, contact.
Lack of festivity.
Anyway, so you make it to Yalan's house. And when you get to the door, it's a simple wooden door. No decorations at all. And for some reason, you can go straight inside.
Oh.
I mean,
has Keth been here already?
The door just sort of melts away and you walk through.
Oh, creepy.
Back. Hey, I mean, I knew I was good at picking locks, but not that good. I never even got out thieves' tools. What's it look like inside? Does it look?
It looks like it
warm?
always looks. Looks like he lives there. Looks like there's, the little dining table, little simple seating arrangements. There's an empty space in the corner, with a few sort of palm leaves on the floor.
Pampas grass.
Just loose there. Roll perception checks, please.
Oh, that's another one.
Yes, that's not bad. Mine's not that. Mine's a 20, but not that. Not that.
Okay, so both of you notice that with these couple of palm leaves that are just on the floor, you notice a single bauble is sitting on the ground, and you also see
he's dropped his balls.
Yeah, you also see
Finally.
that there's a table. On the table, there's what looks to be a small card that seems to have fallen off, a gift that doesn't seem to be there anymore. Just seems to have slipped down the back of the table slightly, and it's just caught between the table and the wall.
I'll pick up the card. And what's the card say?
It says Jeff on it.
As in to Jeff or from Jeff?
Well, usually you put the 2 on the front of the envelope. I'm not judging you for however you write your cards.
He gives them to himself.
Traditionally, you write the person it's for on the front of the card. Yes.
Oh.
Didn't even get
I'm
me.
just going to leave a stack of pornography where the palm leaf was.
You can open it if you want.
Yeah. And read what's inside?
Yes. You may read that if you like.
I would like to, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do. You read that. And I'm going to ask because it's entirely up to you whether you would share this information with everyone else, but would you like everyone else to know what is in that card?
I would like everybody else except Chip to know what is in that card.
We'll wave at you when it's your time.
This is why can't we do this in person?
Well.
I don't know what you're saying. I can't hear you now, Alex.
Yeah, I know. Would I have said anything else?
No,
exactly.
I don't know what you're saying.
What's in the card?
So, when you open the card, you see inside is a very long message. Now, I won't read the entire message to you now because it's very heartfelt and meaningful, and you get lots of well-meaning things. 18 pages front to back.
Oh God!
Goes into raunchy details of all things.
Nice.
It does.
18 pages.
But the
front
gist
and
of
back.
the gist of what's being said is that
I'm just making this face for Chip.
No way! Oh my God! Yeah, I know, right? And
What is happening?
the gist of what is being said in the letter is that he was very sorry for how things were left when he met on the day that Jeff left.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to explain what he was doing the night before and who the person was that he'd left with. The person was in fact a sculptor who he'd been talking to about making something very special. And he in a drunken state had decided to go with the person to his studio to have something made for Jeff. And it had got very late and they'd had lots of beers, so rather than staggering home while things were setting, he'd slept on the sofa there, and he didn't want Jeff to know what was going on.
Oh, what has he done? What has he done? Look at your faces, all of you.
So he hopes that the finished sculpture that he's had made will explain everything that's gone on. And he says, "I hope you love it as much as I love you."
I cannot believe it.
Well, I know. On realizing all of this, I'm going to think, well, we're not going to be back for quite a long time. And I'm just going to dump all of the pornography right in the corner of the room.
A big old stack of it.
While you're doing that, Milo, get a look at this. Get a look at this. Yeah? You ready?
Yeah.
Now let's agree to never tell Jeff.
What? What did he do that deserved those faces in a porn pile?
I'm just joking. We'll tell him when the time's right. Maybe after March sometime.
Keth, of course, has not heard any of this because he's with Jeff.
No,
but I know.
Yeah.
Keth, get on.
So I'm just gonna offload the entire pornography collection to Yalan's house.
Cool. So there's a giant porn stack. Are you delivering any of the gifts as well, or just porn?
Yeah, I'll deliver the gifts too. Yeah, why not?
Okay, so you remove from the bottle the entire stack of presents.
But if we remove them, can we put them back in?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. It's not like a cool down.
No. Yeah, it's fine. As far as I know. I don't know what I wrote in the item. For the sake of these, yes, today you can. It's Lastlight. It's a Lastlight miracle, yeah. And so, you remove the presents and you extract Yalan's one and you leave it where?
On top
next
of
to
the pile of porn.
Yeah.
On top of the pornography, yeah. So there's a 4-foot, 8 magazine wide stack of pornography in the corner of the room, and on top is a single gift.
He's lost a Christmas tree, Lastlight tree, and he's gained a pile of porn and a present on top.
He has. That has happened.
But the present is kind of like the star on the porn tree.
Yes,
is it cherry on a sexy cake?
It's the porn star.
Well,
yes.
that amount of porn.
It's a very sexy present.
That amount of porn seems very suitable for the wanker that he is.
He's been very good this year.
You wouldn't say that if you knew what we just found out.
What does that mean?
You'll find out.
How many guys were there?
Have you taken the letter with you?
Yeah, what are you doing with the card?
It.
Yeah, what are you doing with the card?
Now,
are you leaving it there, or are you taking it with you?
I could take it with me, but then I'd have to remember that I have it come March, and
I will. And I will remember that you've got it.
Just keep it safe.
If you remember for me, I'll take it with me.
I'm not going to
I'll
tell
take it
you.
with me. I'll take the card with me.
You taking it with you? Okay. Well, and can you both roll perception checks, please?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a natural 1.
18.
With an 18, you notice that the cool box in the kitchen also appears to have been emptied of Lastlight Beast and various other Lastlight meal accoutrements. And you also hear a sound from the roof. You hear the sound of...
It's just dawned on me what's happening.
And Derek, you crap your pants for no reason at all.
Oh, I thought you said give
something
him a
you
Lastlight gift.
There was something you ate.
It's too much buttery biscuit base.
No, it's not enough fibre.
You've just left him work when he gets home. On his carpet.
Just smears it on the walls.
I call this one the Lastlight base.
How has it taken me this long to realise what's going on?
Yeah.
Come on.
It usually does.
In fairness, it's the right timing for you.
Yeah.
It's about now. It's about now in the recording that Milo usually gets what's going on.
Yeah, we're an hour in.
Yeah.
End of episode 1. I know what's going on now.
Yeah.
So when the unknown our bucks did delve across cold plains past snowy swells, a house with a lighthouse with elves, all singing and dancing, enjoying themselves. Welcomed inside, all are having a ball, with buffets and streamers pounced every wall, until Norman takes an unfortunate call. Sanner's in trouble, having taken a fall. They must get to the island in a sow. They must get there right now. Have they got there, but how? How can our bucks get to the isle with a cow? With not flue powder, of course, in a fireplace is how. Our bucks found poor Sanner with a doner kebab, so a replacement was needed, no time to be sad. Keth and Jeff soon set off hunting a hippo to nab. Derek and Milo delivering presents from Santa's magic bag. Strange footsteps above, a hoof on the roof. If they don't follow the proof, the spoof will go poof. A list hardly checked, highlighting with blood. And Milo pops home with the Krampus being good. Stopping for tea, fetching porn by the flood. Then their first house door's not made of wood. A note found at Yallen setting things right. Milo's porn pile laughed in all its delight. Cats at the beach, Jeff hands covered in shite. Can our bucks help old Sanner and save this last light? Now that's enough, don't you hear? I've no more words for your ear. I'll tell you tomorrow when beer's greased my ear. Don't go far, be sure to stay near and join me for more Lastlight with Roll Britannia.
Social Podcast Network.
Tired of ads crashing your comedy podcast party? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free comedy to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.